Walk with me as I go from here to there. I'm going to try out my selfie stick this way. Come on, buddy, go. We're down here along the river. I don't know if you can see it or not. That's the river. I wish there was a way to flip the camera around, but I can't figure it out. Anyway, I subscribe to a local news channel, mainly to keep track of the weather, the local weather, because I work outside. So every once in a while they got clips of news stories that come up. Excuse me. And they had this one the other day. It was last week, where this church employee, he got busted for sending sexually explicit material to a teenage girl. And they showed his picture. He's middle-aged man. He's probably mid-40s, I'd say. And the executive director of ministries put out a statement condemning the man's sinful activities. All right. The name of the church is Summit Crossing Community Church. So it's kind of like I guess you could say it's a non-denomination church. But I looked them up on Google Maps and seen where they were. I checked out their website. And they got, executive director of this, associate director of that, and it's my point of this is not to say, the guy, the church employee, he got busted being a pervert. That doesn't really surprise me. My point about this whole situation is, why are there church employees? Why are there executives and like executive directors in the church? Because I think these are all corporate terms. You know what I mean? Every big corporation, even a small business, they have employees, right? And if you're labeled an employee, that infers that you're obviously on a payroll. This is your job. My boss, he employs me to drive a dump truck. I go drive a dump truck, and he gives me so much an hour to do it. And at the end of the week, I get the money according to the hours that I worked, right? I'm an employee. You know, it's just, but we're talking about a church, you know, and you go on their website and they're all about Jesus, they're all about the gospel, you know, okay, but you read the book of Acts, and that's where you'll learn about the original church, the original Christians, you know, that were there right after Jesus ascended into heaven. And I don't remember them having, you know, like a corporate hierarchy. You know, you had the apostles. Okay, we'll make them the leaders, I guess, but they weren't there to make money. You know, they didn't have employees. They pretty much held everything in common and helped one another out. They didn't have a big fancy building. You ought to see the building of this church. It's huge. You might need a few employees to take care of this building, you know what I mean? And the grounds. But, you know, the original church, they met in each other's homes. And as they become more hunted, they met in caves. They met in the woods. They met in hiding. You know, I'm just saying, you know, it's a little weird. It's, you know, I'm not here to condemn these people. I'm not, you know, nothing like that. I'm just asking, you know, why does a church have employees? Why do they have, you know, like chairman of the board or you know, board of directors titles and stuff, you know? It's got to make you wonder. And you know, and I live right outside of Huntsville, Alabama. I guess it's considered the Bible Belt, part of the Bible Belt. Which is peculiar because it's also the sun worshiping capital of the country. This is where Huntsville is where Werner von Braun, you know, the Nazi they got during Operation Paperclip. It's where he lived and worked, making his rockets. You know, to go in outer space. I don't know, man. It's just something to think about, you know, because you drive around Huntsville, for one thing, you can't throw a rock without hitting a church. That's how many there are. I mean, we've been on streets. There's a church next door to a church, next door to another church, right next door to another church. I ain't joking. And they're huge, huge buildings. Huge buildings. Campuses. They call some of them campuses. Some of them have schools. You know, which, you know, if you get your kid out of public school and send them to a Christian school, that I would say that's a good thing. But what's that Christian school teaching them, see? I got a cousin, he graduated from a Baptist Christian school, and today he's a full-blown atheist. Why is that? I don't know. Just saying. You know, so are these churches really churches that are out trying to spread the gospel and help people out, minister to people? You know, why is there homeless people in Huntsville? I see them every day on my way to work. I see them all day long. Gotta wonder. This kind of goes along with my last video, which I lost yet another subscriber, so I've gone from 53 subscribers down to 50 now. I made a flat earth video and I lost a couple. I made a video about Jesus and I lost another one. So maybe I'm on the right track. Or, you know, who knows if the numbers are even correct. I don't know. And furthermore, I don't care. I'm not into popularity. I've never been popular. You know, they send you to kindergarten, and from then on you learn what it means to be popular. And you know, I never fit in with that crowd. I couldn't even fit in with the unpopular people. I just jumped through their damn hoops and got the hell out of there as fast as I could. You know what I mean? Oh well. I guess, you know, somebody brought it to my attention. Well, you know, if you want to be like the big channels, you gotta say like, share, and subscribe. I'll even add hit that bell. Well, you know, you could do all that if you want. It don't really matter to me at this point in the game. Like I said, I don't care about being popular. If I could just say something that was absolutely true and made sense to one person, and it actually led them to Jesus, I'm good, man. You know, get a chance, man. Pray for the people in the Midwest. They've been bombarded by tornadoes. You know, your house gets blown over by a tornado. That's a life-changing event. And just keep them people in your prayer. Y'all have a good day. Bye.